Alright, hi guys, welcome to this video. Honestly, today I'm truly excited about sharing what I'm about to share with you, as this is something, that I've honestly kept for myself for years and years already. Right in the beginning when I started getting into marketing online, driving traffic was not that easy. I spent time on all of the tricks and the tips and the loopholes and the SEO stuff and the free marketing things, because in the beginning when we start getting online and we start getting into this internet marketing thing, we all have a specific viewpoint of how things work online, even though that is not necessarily the truth, as to what our particular viewpoints are. So in the beginning, with a newbie mindset, I thought, there must be some secret loophole, some secret this, some secret that, and not necessarily was that the truth. When I realized that, everything with regards to internet marketing and the success that goes along with it revolved around building a list, that's only when I started generating my own success, and that building a relationship with the people on that list was honestly the thing that quadrupled my results. But without having traffic, I couldn't have built a list. So I was focused on pay-per-click marketing, which is also known as PPC, or pay-per-click, obviously. I tried free marketing, SEO, all sorts of things, article marketing, basically media buying and banner ads, the Facebook tricks and all sorts of WSOs from, the Warrior Forum, and all sorts of affiliate, marketing traffic type products. And honestly, right in the beginning when I got online, I heard about two very specific things that I pushed aside in my own mindset and said, I really don't know why I actually pushed it aside, but looking back now, I can honestly tell you that I do feel and see within my own business and within people that start up in this industry, that two main things that people hear about, they push them aside. The first thing is building a list. Somehow we don't want that to be the solution. We don't want to do something to actually get results. We are all human. We are all focused on doing as little as possible to get as much as possible. But unfortunately, building a list is part of the internet marketing secret. I mean, if there's a secret online, it truly comes down to building a list and being yourself, sharing information open, honest, and ethically. Because that gets you to stand out amongst the crowd that'll literally just hype a thing from here to the moon and back, just to get people to give them money. So if you honestly open and upfront about what you do and how you do things, then and you basically just being yourself, not trying to be somebody else and not trying to copy another marketer, that is when you start getting results. So the first thing that I pushed aside was building a list. I heard about building a list right in the beginning when I started internet marketing, and I pushed it aside. Only years later, after spending over $100,000, on marketing products and business products and, all sorts of things to get myself trying to get some results online, I just got to a point where I decided, I honestly have to start getting results now, or I have to quit this internet marketing thing. And right then when I was thinking about that and made that decision, up popped this thing again about, building a list. So I started building a list, and that's when I started getting results. The same thing that happened right in the beginning when I started internet marketing or getting into the online scene was that I heard about solo advertising, or newsletter marketing or something like that, and I pushed that aside as well. So funny enough, even years later, when I decided to start building my list and getting into all sorts of traffic, strategies, I started, constantly this thing called solo ads popped up And that's when I decided to give it a go. And honestly, guys, that is when my online income started exploding. Because why? It just made my business so easy to start building a list from a list of people. So just to cover for you quickly, solo ads is simply an email ad that you write out and you pay somebody else who's got an email list of people who are interested in your particular niche or industry, or like the business online business opportunity niche, and he's got subscribers, let's say a list of 10,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 people on his particular list, and you pay that person X amount of dollars to send your email ad out to his list of people that he's already gotten onto his list, that he's already got a relationship with, and that's all interested in internet marketing and making money online and from home. That just made sense to me and was common sense to get in and use the marketing budget that I had then to start pushing ads towards those type of people. Instead of trying all these secret loopholes and all of that just wasted my money for the years prior to that decision. So funny enough, finally I decided to start focusing on building a list and to start doing it through paying other people who already have a list to send their email ad towards, or to send my email ad towards their list, and thereby capturing their names and emails through sending them to a capture page first in the actual email ad, and thereby building my list. And now I can get those people onto my list and also start building a relationship with them. Alright, so now you might have heard about solo ads before. Alright, and I mean there is plenty of places that you can go and get solo ad lists from, and people who have their own lists. I mean, you can get onto Google and you can literally just type in newsletter marketing or solo ad marketing or solo ad lists or something like that, and you'll find people there. But honestly, guys, that is not the correct way to do it. Why? Because remember in the beginning I said most people, if they go to the same traffic source, then it gets diluted, and that's the main reason why I've kept this strategy or this particular resource to myself, for years and years. But now, since I'm so focused on getting my people to start building their own lists and generate huge amounts of income in the opportunities that we are involved in, that's why I decided to share this particular list, so that the go-getters out there will actually get in here, follow my training, and obviously implement and make use of this resource. Because honestly, guys, this is gold. This has made me multiple thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars through utilizing what you will find inside of this particular resource. Now, as you can see here, this traffic formula, this honestly, in this particular resource, this guy, he's been running this site that I'm going to share with you now for over 10 years. I think it's nearly 13 years or 13 years now that he's been specializing in solo ads specifically. Alright? Also known as newsletter ads. Now, newsletters is simply, as the word describes, it's people who are interested in particular information and they get onto a newsletter, meaning they are actually inside of somebody's list, and they're receiving emails from them. So those people are already, get this, they are already used to reading. They are already used to receiving emails from a particular person. So when you pay somebody who has a list like that, and you send them through your ad to your particular capture page, and your whole message is good, then those people simply just get onto your list. Alright? And then everything from there is over to your follow-up process. It's the simplest thing to build a list if you focus on solo ads. But now this particular traffic source that I'm going to share, guys, is the ultimate thing that I really honestly didn't want to share for years and years and years. So do not shy away from this. Realize these truths. The next 3 points is very important. Everything online revolves around building a list and a relationship with that list. That's number one. Number two, solo ads is the simplest way to build your list, regardless of what you might be thinking at the moment. Alright? Number 3, this traffic source is something that people actually need to pay to get into. And that is why the lists inside of this resource is bar none the best, between all of the other things out there. Because there is a tremendous amount of stuff that's going on in this particular resource. There's training on how to write the ads, how to write the headlines, what should be doing, how you should be doing it, where the lists are, who you should contact, who you should pay. I mean, all of this is there. I mean, the list inside of here gets rated. You can see other people's comments and their experiences with these lists. So basically, you have the opportunity to know exactly what other people have experienced with a particular solo ad provider before you even send or spend money, with that particular provider. But guys, I have been in this resource for years. I have known about this resource for years. I've used it for years. And I'm telling you that when it comes to solo ads, this is a place where you can honestly get in and start going through the information here and start spending marketing money to build your own list in this. I mean, if you truly get what I'm trying to get across here, that building a list is the simplest thing to do through utilizing solo ads, then this is the place where you need to be. I mean, there is simply nothing easier to pay somebody $20 or $50 to send your solo ad to 100,000 or 200,000 or 50,000 people, and you just instantly open up traffic towards any capture page that you have just put up. And the best part of all is that the people that ad is going towards is particularly people who are interested in your specific niche. Alright? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log in there and just show you the information that I'm obviously allowed to show. I'm not going to share everything, because the owner of the site obviously doesn't want us to literally share the inside of his membership, just simply due to the fact that it is obviously closed down to paid members. So the site's name, let me just put it in here. Here you can see obviously the site's name is Directory of eZines. There's a video.
Hi, this is Charlie Page.
Sorry, let me just pause that. As you can see, here's a 12-minute video, guys. The link to this is below this video. You can simply click on the link below the video that you're watching now and come and view this video, and Charlie will explain to you exactly what this is about. I mean, you can see all of the detail down here. What I suggest you do, guys, is that you opt in to the capture page. You'll receive a PDF that'll explain everything for you with regards to Directory of eZines. It'll give you training on solo ads, everything that I currently personally use and that I've used for years to build my own lists is in this particular one resource. Alright, when it comes to solo ads, you know that from the very beginning and from my free marketing training that I have only good things to say about solo ads. Alright, and this is literally where I have gotten the majority of my traffic from. There's other things obviously in other places where I also get traffic from that I only share in one particular business opportunity with people in my training there. But anyway, this is honestly a place where you need to get in if you honestly want your own success and you want your own list and you want to build a list as easily as possible, and getting the right subscribers, the right type of people onto your list from the very beginning, then Directory of eZines is the place that you need to be. Alright, eZine is simply just another word for newsletter. This is simply what it is. It's a directory of different newsletters from different niches, and obviously work from home, make money online, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and home-based business type newsletters are all inside of this particular resource. So what I'm going to do now is just simply log in to the Directory of eZines and show you that I actually have a membership, and funny enough, this is the only way you can share this resource if you want to share it with other people, is if you are a live member of the Directory of eZines. So let me just log in there and I'll show you around a bit on the inside. Alright, so here I'm on basically the page where I go to the login side, and as you can see, Directory of eZines number 2, basically what he's done is he's updated this site continuously, and he keeps changing things on the inside. and updating them, to make the membership even better all of the time. I mean, he's been at this, guys, for, 13 years plus. This literally is a gold mine when it comes to solo ad advertising, and not a lot of people pay attention to this for some weird reason. Now, anyway, as you can see on this particular page, here is, this book that he actually sells, that he sells on other places for $47, but you can now obviously get it for free here. Here you can see what I'm talking about. Blast your ad to 200,000 people for $50. All right. Now, if you put a good ad together and a good capture page, guys, you have a massive amount of people that'll opt into your list, and then from there, you just simply build your relationship, and your follow-up emails do, the selling and the telling for you from there on. I mean, it's the simplest thing to build a list when you have the right places to go and get your traffic from. All right, specifically if you want people that are targeted towards what you want, or what you're promoting them to them. So I would really honestly suggest that you do, regardless of whether you get into this traffic source or not get into it. Either way, you should be downloading this particular, free booklet that he has here, this PDF, and go through the information in there, because I am telling you that you will learn a ton of stuff just from that alone. Alright, so anyway, I'm just going to log in here. Just go to the login page. Let me just put in my email address. Let's log in. Oops, let me just do that again. Anyway, so there I'm logged in. As you can see all these tabs here at the top. Alright, this is where you start. There's a whole bunch of stuff, guys, that's in here. Alright, I'm just going to scroll down. You can see, I mean, everywhere there's content. I'm obviously blurring out this stuff, guys, because I'm not allowed actually to share the inside of this membership. What I want to do is just want to go into the e-signs here and quickly just show you around a bit there. So let me just pop in here. Here's a bunch of e-signs, as you can see. Alright, the different type of e-signs. Here's let me go into the business opportunity section. Alright, I'm just going to read through some stuff for you here, because you can't obviously see this since I'm blurring it out. I mean, here's a newsletter that you can send 353, the circulation, meaning there's 353,000 people on this list. 138,500 on this list. 130 on this list. 90,000 on that list. 82,000, 71,000, 62,000, 62,000, 61,000, 60,000. It just keeps on going and going and going and going, guys. And, you'll be able to send an email ad for anything from, $10 upwards to $200, $400 for, one ad to go out to a different type of list. Now, my suggestion is that you just get in here, alright, go through the PDF file that I showed you that he gives away for free, that you can opt in for. Go through the information there, read it all through, think about what you're reading when you're reading it, and then, start implementing, what he shares in here. I mean, go through this stuff, guys. This is literally a resource where you will learn everything that you need to know with regards to solo ad or newsletter marketing. I mean, what I know with regards to newsletters and solo ads, 90% of that I've gained from this one, this one resource, which is the directory of e-signs. So guys, do not waste any more time. As I've said before, I can show you exactly what I do and where I get the stuff that I, am involved in. I can share my resources. That's bringing you to the water. Now you need to get into this, take action, and start drinking the water. Start implementing, because you will get the results that I get if you just simply start going through this. Go through your own little learning curve and, start implementing what is shared with you here. I mean, you honestly, after this, after what I've just shared with you, here is what I want to get across. You honestly do not have any excuses not to ever, ever have a traffic problem again. Alright? Honest to God, that is the reality of what this resource is about, and multiple other things that we share. I mean, obviously, you know that I'm involved in the Empower Network as well. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in our team and in the program there as well that you can get into. If you're not a part of that with our business, you know, shoot me an email, pop a message below this video. You know, just feel free to contact me with regards to that, and we can get you into our team there and obviously share even more things with you. But just pay attention to this, guys. No matter how much training you go through, you obviously have to get to the point of taking action and putting what you learn into action, and to get the results. That's the only way to do it, is to learn the stuff, implement it, and keep going no matter what. I mean, your success is literally around the corner. Having a list full of people that are eager to hear about business opportunities and making money online opportunities, you know, and working from home and learning marketing and all of that is literally in this particular resource, you know, and in the rest of the business opportunities and training that I share with you. So just take action, get into this, start implementing this, and you will be happy that you have. All right? I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.